I have returned. How's it going? We're playing some Evil West tonight. Hoping to maybe finish it. Yeah, grab some pie and, you know, chill the fuck out and enjoy yourself. I'm leaning back, and I am doing exactly that. Alright.
Time to get that briefcase and go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Ow. It's a little much. Well, let's explore what's behind door number 1. Okay, I hate it. I definitely hate that, and I don't want to know.
Quite a find.
$156! New York City! Oh, I have points. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize. Bait and switch. Dodging sideways or backwards to avoid enemy attacks does not interrupt the melee combo and increases the area of effect of the next punch. Let's just progressively get more and more stupid. If Evil Dead and Red Dead had a baby, it would be this game. Kind of, yeah.
Out of my way.
Oh, damn it! I wanted to get... No, get back over there. Evil Dead had more vampires. There's some stuff we need to go back to in that game for sure. I love that game. That Evil Dead game. I do wish it was I wish it was like a boomstick. The PS2 game. I wish it was like that. Okay. Just set all of you on fire. How about that? Was my boomstick made in Grand Rapids, Michigan? Shit. No. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Some of those combos. The game asks, what if Wild Wild West was actually Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? I keep seeing that on. I guess I should watch it. I've actually never watched it. I guess that should be our next movie night.
Okay.
Oh, should that be our next movie night? Maybe. Maybe. It's important. It's an important part of history. I know! That's why I should probably watch it.
Is that it?
The Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale movie from the early 2000s. Oh god, what is that? Van Helsing? I gather that's probably what they're going for because of the vampire angle. But only a little, you know, it's kind of like a twisted sci-fi version of that a little. Or, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going for this. Oh, right here. Y'all Helsing. I just figured it was kind of like a spin on the Weird West mythos, you know. What about John Mars? Well, yeah, Arthur Morgan was, I hesitate to say dumber, but dumber. In the best way possible, I mean this. I love listening to Arthur try to understand shit. How evil is this, Wes? How evil do you want it to be? He was wiser in a worldly fashion, yeah. He was like the quintessential, like, boomer dad.
Worked like a charm.
Thanks for letting us out.
The office. Where is it? I need the man in charge.
There's no way to get there from here.
Unless you use the zip line from the top of that tower, but that'd be crazy.
Please, you gotta help my buddies. Once you get on the other side, just follow the pipes. It's a kind of maze, but just keep going.
It's a kind of maze? Is that a weird way of saying it's a maze?
Christ, we thought we were done for.
I feel like something is either a maze or it's not. Kind of.
So glad you made it, sir. God bless you, sir.
Don't you dare. Boom Eternal. The electrically augmented boomstick spawning charged anomalies that deal damage on their path. Oh, that's the shit. How much? 73. Wow.
I can go see my family now.
Gotta save up.
I'll take that.
After a closer examination, I believe these trust documents are suspect. Every 30 years, the property rights are transferred to the next generation. However, I believe that Peter DeBono has likely been deeding them to himself for who knows how many years. Sincerely yours, Jonathan Q. Biddle.
Q-Biddle. It's a hell of a wind. It looks like there's something up there. There's totally something up there. It's an eerie, eerie wind.
Road clear.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa. Because of Plague Tale, I was like, rats? Not rats, though. It's like, I don't know, oil. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. Oh, that seems really bad. That doesn't seem good at all.
Oh, great.
You had your entire cloud server configured crash seconds before production, but you got it running? Okay. Oh no. Yikes. That was pretty rad. Damn! Got him! Shit. That's way more rapid fire. That's nice. Yeah, dude. That's all I wanted. Was a sick kill. So, thoughts on this game? It's pretty good so far. I mean, you ask chat, not me, so I'm gonna let chat weigh in. I think it's pretty good so far, Project Chroma. It's just a fun. It's just fun. It's I guess when I put it that way, I'm thinking about how a lot of games get super hyped up as like greatest game ever and whatever. I don't think this is the greatest game ever. I just think it's fun. It's all it needs to be, you know? Damn, Jay, I was gonna get you a copy of this game. And now I'm not gonna. Christmas present ruined!
I just hope that zip line's still intact.
Find the way through the flames.
Give it.
Yeah, it's okay. Just sell it. Yeah, it was right there.
Yes. Okay. No.
One hell of a ride. What did that guy say? Oh yeah, follow the
I do
pipes.
have a PlayStation 5 copy I can give away, if that is of interest. I don't know how many people have PlayStation 5s in the chat who want that as an option. I was gonna blow you up, but that's not an option anymore.
God damn it.
This game. And you just got a PlayStation 5 to receive games on? Well, Jay, unlike you, I keep the things I'm gifted. I still have Mummy Game. I have to give him a hard time for it a little bit. Well, you know, instead of saying sure, I'll take that, you could have told me, you know, like that. Maybe I would have just like helped you out with that and then like done a giveaway for the Switch in the channel. You got a PlayStation 5 anyway, damn! It's the hustle. See, that's what I like to imagine. I like to imagine Jay in his flip-flops doing some clandestine deal in, like, the Big Lots parking lot over, like, a Switch. I don't want to give you a hard time for any of that, dude. I sincerely don't care. At first, I was like, you what? I was offended. But I get it, you know?
This place is a nightmare.
Well, if you're gonna keep telling me suck it, streamer, then I'm gonna really lean in, you know? What's up, Trusty McZane? Thanks for the 41 months. Why is the Fire Nation attacking? I guess. It's the embers from the big Destructo. Oh, you know, that's actually a really good point. That
Faulty Sage makes. I could just lean into it really, really hard in this way. Hi, Jay. I'm sorry I tried to make fun of you a little bit ago. Maybe, perhaps we could switch the topic to something a little less heavy. You know what I mean?
Ayo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They just, okay, because they're back there. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody crowd over here. Everybody over here. Everybody by the pool. That was nice. That was fun. This is like where we were at the beginning of the game.
Guess this is as far as the pipes.
Fucking hope that's the right way. Holy shit! Out of my way, you fucking freaks!
Okay.
I think I just improved your looks.
Here we go.
Fuck!
Oh, that goddamn briefcase better be worth it.
Oh, I hate it. Hentai in a new way. A new and exciting form. What? Wasn't thinking about it. Where? Oh God. What? Okay. There's a lot. Oh man, this game is fantastic. Ow. This thing is hunting me. It sounds like bacon frying. Is this my favorite part of the game so far? Absolutely.
Let's end this.
Probably smells a bit like bacon.
Christ, it's about time someone sent in the cavalry. I've been hiding here for a week.
This ain't a rescue mission, so watch your mouth. I'm here to pick up some documents for Assistant Secretary Harrow.
Documents. I don't know anything about any documents. Oh, these documents?
You
His
must be
little
the accountant.
ponytail.
Jonathan Q. Biddle at your service. Mr. Harrow promised me immediate backup as long as I kept this safe.
Harrow's written you off, Biddle. Sent me for the case, not you. All I know is that DC wants that portfolio seized.
DC? What an asshole. Harrow isn't trying to leverage this property for the government you ate. He wants it for himself. He wrote me into this scheme for a cut of the profits, and now he's hung me out to dry. That asshole.
How big a cut?
10%.
Hope it was worth all those soldiers' lives, you greedy little pissworm. I'll take that.
Whoa, wait. What about me? How'll I get home?
What about you?
Turning the tide's my ass. More like lining your own pockets, you slimy shit.
What the hell are you... Ah, Biddle. Oopsie daisy.
You sent 24 National Guardsmen to their deaths for a paycheck. When the president gets wind of this, you're a dead man.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that the way the veins in your forehead are throbbing, it's so comical.
Mr. Assistant Secretary, these accusations sound serious. And
First of all, it's Mr. Secretary now.
Big
As in
ol'
Secretary of
nose.
War, as in the fucking right hand of God.
Yeah, okay.
Secondly, do you think the President of these United States is gonna give a royal fuck about the pissant accusations of a podunk?
Yes!
Go ahead, Reggie, do it. Give me a reason to throw your cowpoke ass in a Newgate and cleanse your father's legacy to the bone. The Harrow Institute has a much better ring to it, don't you think?
Mr. Secretary, maybe it would be for the best if you...
Maybe it would be best if you stopped interrupting me, you groveling mule! You want to make yourself useful? Get to the kitchen and fetch me a cup of coffee! Now fuck off and find some vampires to kill. That's much more your speed.
It is, actually. That's why I'm here.
You want something done right, you got it.
Darn. Gotta go talk to Dad.
Waiting for you in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can buy an upgrade, too. And I have a perk point. Sweet. 4451. I want to save those up. It's going to habitually remind me now that I have enough currency to buy. Let's go for that.
But how did you manage to extend its longevity? I'm surprised voltage that high didn't burn it out.
It's all about the percentage of copper in the alloy. Here, I'll show you my notes.
Seriously? I would love to see your original research. It would be an honor.
Bats in the belfry.
Virgil and I were just having the most invigorating discussion.
I was telling Director Rentier about my ideas for upgrading the gauntlet.
I must say it's refreshing to see young blood like Mr. Olney's coursing through Calico. We'll need his vital spirit if we're to rebuild the Institute's power and vigor. Well done, son.
I think we may have given him a few too many vaults.
Glad to see you're in good shape, but we've got a situation. In order to keep your condition quiet, Amelia told Harrow you died. He's pulled rank and is sending us out on money-grubbing errands while Felicity's building her army.
Harrow's head knows what's right, but his heart is tainted by lust for power and money.
It's gonna get worse now that he got promoted. One wrong move and we're dead in the water.
The one right move, and you could catch her and end this war. On the subject of moving...
You know what? Maybe let's wait for the dog to give the all clear before we start unbinding anyone.
Oh,
I agree, the Virgil voice
Harrow's
isn't
not
very
an
good.
idiot. Without the
Like, the actor's doing
this
fine, it's
country
just not
would
a good
turn into
match.
A blood feast. Now,
For the visual.
You tell me, son. What's more important? His approval or ending this war before it started?
What did you see while Felicity was in your head?
Death. Horrible monsters appearing out of nowhere. Fire, smoke, everything. And boxcars. Scores of them. Filled with blood.
That's how she's transporting the leeches now? By train?
That's not good, sirs. Dickinson is a major cattle railway hub. The trains run in all directions. If there's an outbreak, we won't be able to contain it.
Find a way to the... Man, what a cool looking scene. Hi, Toby.
You okay, boy?
Cool looking scene. Work and lurk time. That's all you do anymore. Gosh.
Jesus.
You don't call,
Christ,
you don't
what
write.
happened here?
That's how you know it's vampires, because the moon is too close. That's how they've got help from the werewolves, because the moon's so close. Oh yeah, there's werewolves in this, Toby. Livestock auction. I knew it was gonna do this. How many buckaroonies do I got now? Still need 3,000. Ooh, Rank, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Subs to the, you're saving people from the ad apocalypse. Oh boy, here we go. What is this? What is this Van Helsing looking shit over here? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, double. Nice. Oh, damn it. I wasted it. Spaghetti Western Gears of War is a great way to describe this. Whoa! Fat Cat Freddy with the 20 gifted subs. Sorry, I have like a lot of thoughts, but also there's kind of a lot going on right now. Oh shit! That's a lot of gifted subs. Holy shit, thank you. What a boss, though. Yes, that's correct. Yikes. Let's get this guy first. No! Yeah! Okay. Well, Freddy, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're well. Whoa, you look badass. I don't even know what you are. I landed in a food coma yesterday. I was totally gonna stream yesterday, and then we got home, and I just could not... My brain was not there. Gaul, like the dude from Gorgoroth, are servant familiars who consume enough blood to understand the process of blood manipulation. They use simple rituals and magic to make themselves incredibly fast. Although Gauls despise sunlight, it's not fatal to them. Often Sanguisuge use Gauls to take on tasks that must be performed during the day. They don't pass unnoticed, however, as their twists and scarred faces terrify the common folk. And then a zealot. That's a big boy. Like the Gauls, they work hand in hand with Sanguisuge. They are stronger and they have more endurance than Gauls due to the mutation that's been bred into them. They guard the hideouts of their highborn masters and display an uncanny and supernatural ability to quickly regenerate themselves after being injured. And the Gaster. Well, that's that thing from earlier. Hentai evolved. Gasters are flying maggot-like hybrids with tentacles. They were first sighted in central Maryland by the early German immigrants who colonized the Middletown Valley near the South Mountains. Their main function is the protection of newborn foulbloods. All right. Hang on.
Bebop Cola.
Oh my god.
And I say to myself, I need exact change.
Wes, hey, thanks for the 45 months. How was your Thanksgiving, man? So, like, a tabletop RPG would be anything that's kind of in the that dark western kind of place, but like a lore book for this would be super awesome. Yeah. Pretty okay. Good drinks, good food, awkward family convo. Leave as fast as possible, come home, have some drinks. Ryder, thanks for 72 months. You are the commander of the train. Basically, yeah. Yeah. Did you have some good pie, though? We were talking about pie today because we have a lot of pie in the house. Oh, Felicity. You minx. Pecan pie. Okay, so here's a good one for chat. Do you say pecan or do you say pecan? Pecan. That's the only right way to say it. Thank you. Thank you, Mormon Avoider. You really emphasize the P part. Why I said pecan? I feel like that pronunciation dictates how far you are and on what side of the Mason-Dixon line you reside, you know? But I'm not sure. I'm not even sure about that. I'm not sure if that's even accurate. It's actually pronounced poisson pie. There we are.
Big words for a glorified parasite.
It's pecan.
Like our ancestors before us. You stepping out of your cave, dragging your club. Me, tearing you limb from limb and drinking you dry.
She sounds like something out of the Blackout Club. Ooh. Vital superpowers. Cannonball is touchdown. Oh, I've got some new stuff. And I have enough for that one thing I wanted. Snapshot would be nice as well, but the orbs? We're gonna need the orbs. Have a good night. Rollet, I will be here tomorrow, actually earlier, so stream will be kind of kicking off around 6. I'll probably have a pre-show a little earlier than that. And Dark Tide. Lots and lots of Dark Tide. Killing an electrocuted enemy yields an energy pickup. Does not work in supercharged mode. A shockwave will be released when entering the supercharged mode, dealing damage to nearby enemies. That's actually pretty good. I'll take it. The nut, we could call it the nut pie. I feel like that's gonna make me never eat it again. That would be for PST, yeah. 6 Central. Would you? Thank you. Oh. It's been a while since hey, Sacred Survival, how's it going? You thought this game was really cool or looked really cool and you were excited to see me play it? I remember when this was announced and I thought it looked pretty good and it's exceeded my expectations. Like it's definitely not the best game ever made, but it's definitely really fun and I don't care. It's what it needs to be, you know? Very fun game. Would recommend. Try to do one of those stupid write-ups with the video soon. It's almost like third person over the shoulder Grim Dawn, you know?
I wanted to show you how my new gauntlet works.
Yeah, I don't even care about the shortcomings. It's doing everything it needs to just right. Oh, I gotta face Felicity? Oh, no. At the church? You're waiting for aliens to show up. Is this American Horror Story? I mean, they could show up, though. I don't know.
Sinking into the mud, sick and feverish and waiting for death. In that moment, I realized that humanity does not evolve at all. Humans are both weak and cruel.
You're right. This would have been a AAA back in like 07. It feels like Bulletstorm.
Those who have nothing
in a good way.
Continue to do all the work, while those who have everything will do none of it.
Hey Andy, what's up?
It's between you and me, you little leech. Let them go.
Humans build empires in the name of progress, with no thought spared for those paying the mortal cost of their quest for glory. That is true vampirism.
Oh shit, she got that Dawn energy.
One of their children to die, crying in the gutter.
I won't let you turn them.
You don't listen!
Get out, get out, get out!
Matter, Jesse Rentier. The sooner you understand that, the better.
Damn. Whoa. These boss arenas, I didn't even think about the fact that Flying Hog did this. It definitely has this, like, Shadow Warrior quality to it, because some of them, they're just so same-ish, you know, in a good way. Damn. I knew I was taking a risk there by standing right there. I should have kept moving. Oh God. And then the third one comes out like, you thought two were fun. Welcome to Brazzers, have a third one. I can't even see. There we go. I never played Daybreakers. I don't think I remember that. The name kind of sounds familiar, but like... Oh, the movie! Oh, that's right. Daybreakers. I do remember that now. I thought you were talking about a game. I mean, she's gonna be a pain in the ass. You can just tell that her, like, the fight with her is going to be a tremendous pain. Damn, I might have to put that on the watch list for tomorrow or something. Well, I need to work on some things, but maybe this weekend. Daybreakers.
What now? You too scared to face me in your own flesh?
Humanity exists within cycles. If you live long enough, you notice the
I think you're right, Matt.
govern it. The pendulum may swing left and right, but ultimately things remain the same. Exploitation, pain, and misery. It may look different, but it persists. The only
There's a PS2 game,
is to break that pattern.
top-down shooter based on Underworld called Underworld: The Eternal War. I gotta look this up. Underworld: The Eternal War. Because top-down sounds very interesting, but PlayStation 2 tells me. I see. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's probably... Let me rephrase. It looks like I know how it plays. Like, let me talk for a second about this. Is that it? Transform, reset. There we go. That's it. Those PlayStation 2 era graphics are something else. For its time, I mean, that looks fine. They stay top down. There's some zoomed out shots, and it's kind of a... I'm sort of reminded of the boomstick game I was talking about. Evil Dead. This is my boomstick. It's just zoomed out. It's a little isometric perspective, but not really. I don't remember This Is My Boomstick well enough. I feel like it was a little zoomed out, though. All right.
You have to do better to stop me.
Oh. What? Fucking revenants. God, I remember when those things felt really difficult. Ah, bacon. Ah! Ah, shit. Very nice. Yeah, that's the egg, EOS. Does that sound just like forever bugged on me? Because it's... bacon. It's absolutely...
Gotta listen it somehow.
Hell no, we're gonna listen to the sounds of frying bacon.
She's still here, which means the transports aren't ready. Must have caught her off guard. And now she's scared I might be able to stop her. Good.
It's like I'm constantly looking behind myself to make sure. Delicious. Like, you know what I kind of want here in the background? Here we go.
Hello, this is Chef John from FoodWitches.com with hash browns. That's right, this classic breakfast potato is so easy to make, but apparently many people don't know how this is done. So I'm going to show you, and it starts with 2 breakfast potatoes. And I'm using 2 because I allot 1 potato per person for hash browns. All right, I got my peeler ready. You don't have to peel them, but I recommend you do. And then you want a box grater, right? These are nice and sharp. So after our potatoes are peeled, we're going to go ahead and grate those into a bowl of cold water. And that is plenty of footage of heat grating. So moving on, after they're grated, we're going to go ahead and want to rinse off some starch. See how cloudy that water is? That starch is one thing that will prevent a nice, crusty hash brown. Now you can just put this in a strainer and run it underwater in the sink, but I can't get a camera in my sink, so I decided to do it in a bowl. So I actually rinsed this twice. That was the first time. I drained it.
This is the bad type of ASMR.
Cold water. Gave it a little stir, poured off that starchy water. And at that point, it was de-starched enough for me. So I drained it. You want to make sure they're really dry. Let them drain well. And then for extra dryness, I like to put them on some paper towels and give them a little squeeze. So long story short, grate some potatoes, rinse them, and make sure they're as dry as possible. All right, we're headed over to the stove, and I'm going to put some clarified butter in a heavy skillet on medium heat. And you know clarified butter, right? We microwave it, and we just use the oily
Oh,
part.
yeah, that clarified butter in those potatoes, though.
I'm recommending a non-stick pan or a very well-seasoned cast iron pan. You need to leave the butter to be pretty hot. Go ahead and throw in your potatoes. And we're going to cook this on medium heat pretty much the whole way. So I want to even those out. We're just going to let those sit there, getting the initial crust while we season. And the seasoning on hash browns should be very simple. So we're going to go with some salt, some generous sprinkling of salt, some cayenne pepper, some finely brown, but freshly ground black pepper. By the way, get a pepper grinder. Why are you using pre-ground black pepper? It was probably ground in 1997.
Holy shit, my ears, though. Railgun, the electricity-augmented version of the Rentier rifle, capable of shooting piercing trails and charged amp shots.
And last but not least, a little bit of paprika, just a little color, just a touch of sweetness. And really, that's it. That's all I think should be in hash brown. Having said that, as you well know, you are the boss of my breakfast potato. So put what you want. All right, so after about 5 minutes, I decided to give this a little stir, and you can really see, give this a little flip, you can really see that crust starting to form. So at this point, if you've done everything as shown, there's really no way to screw this up. You're just going to cook these until they're done. Now, there's two schools of thought. You can just let them sit, leave them be. The outside will get crusty, and the inside will stay kind of white, like a potato. Or you can use my method. I like to keep stirring the crust as soon as it forms so that potato. So I let it cook for 2 or 3 minutes. I take the spatula, I flip it over. That crust surface comes up.
I should get paid to test games more often, you know? I get paid to show them off sometimes, but
they're done, and they would be.
There's value here.
I just like to let my
It's totally Chef John.
almost turns into a mashed potato. That's just me. Right? So that's what mine looks like when they were done. Of course, it would look better if I cooked it. But you're going to see the texture. I threw it on a plate, not surprisingly, next to the plate. You know what I like on my eggs? That's right. Anyway, there we go. Classic hash brown potatoes. Super, super, ultra simple technique. But maybe if you've never seen it before, you didn't know that's how easy it was. All right, time to dig in. And don't get me wrong, I love a nice home fry, but there's nothing like homemade.
Hang on, did you say home fry? Is she singing Wasting Away in Margaritaville? It's kind of what that sounded like at first. And now some of you are begging for the ad to shut the fry sound up.
I was born into pain and misery. Shunned, ignored, exploited, waiting hand and foot on those with inherited wealth. We survived so they could thrive. I was barely living and hoping to die when he found me and gave me a choice. The only price I had to pay was giving up the memory of human warmth. To begin my new life, I had to bury my past.
Yeah, dude.
Hello, this is Chef John from FoodWishes.com with the Denver Omelet. That's right, I'm very excited to show you the delicious answer to a question no one's ever asked. And that would be, what is the opposite of a French omelet? And not only was this omelet one of the first things I ever learned to cook professionally, as a short order cook in high school, but it's remained one of my favorite all-time breakfast for dinners. Although this time it was technically breakfast for lunch, but that's not an exception. But anyway, no matter when I enjoy it, it's always a treat, and this is how you put it together. Besides 3 large farm-fresh eggs and some grated cheese,
I can't believe it stuck this long.
The Denver omelet a Denver omelet is the following 3 ingredients. Some nice diced up smoky, some type of onion. I'm using red, but yellow will work as discussed, as well as some kind of pepper. And traditionally, grease up. Believe it or not, there's one of the things to this omelet success. Now, we'll attempt to explain that later. But for now, let's go ahead and continue on. Take a fork and bust those eggs right in there. We'll proceed to beat these, not too much. Because if you overbeat these, they're going to start to get thin and watery, and that's not really what we're doing. So we're only going to beat these until they're just combined. At which point we'll stop and head over to this thing. So we will add our ham, pepper, onion mix with some butter we melted over medium high heat. We'll also toss in a nice bit of ginger pepper, as well as a little touch of freshly ground black pepper. And what we'll want to do is cook this mixture for a few minutes until our onions and pepper start to cook, and our ham starts to caramelize just a bit. And exactly how long this is going to take is going to depend on how small you diced your stuff.
I once made chat listen to DMX's X Gon Give It To You for over an hour to kill the joke during Resident Evil 2. So I don't know if you should be that surprised that I've let it go on for this long. Turning off my left speaker helped my sanity. I can't believe that. I was trying to get to a point where I felt like it auto-saved because I can't just open it up and save it. I think I'm near. I probably got to one earlier, but I was hoping it would like fix, you know? I bet if I die, though, it'll fix. Yes. Say dinner, thanks.
Subbing for that sizzle sound.
Well, you know.
Life is all about survival. The strong eat the weak. There's nothing honorable about letting the weak prevail. But there is a way I can save them and give their life meaning beyond what the world gives them now. No one deserves a life filled with fear and pain. Not even William Rentier.
Those newer enemies throw dynamite at me, and it's the sound of the dynamite, but it's stuck. It's stuck a couple of times. It just up to this point has never stuck for this long. Let's see if the cutscene breaks me out of it. If not, I'll restart it now because it at least saved.
The train's about to leave the station. Do you hear them singing? That's humanity's requiem. You can be mankind's last sad note, or you can be part of a new opening chord of progress. It's only natural to feel fear while standing on the precipice of change. Sometimes
Big shout outs to Checkers for that one.
push.
Whoa! Whoa!
Try not to kill him, my child. That'd break poor Willie.
Did you say my child?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Dude, that shit looks awesome. The fucking sound is still there. Kill me! Kill me! Do it! Do it! Crouton, thanks for gifting a sub to Hot Sizzling Bacon Sauce. Aw, shit. Always be moving. This other one's quicker. Yeah! Okay, that was sick. I needed that. Oh, shit. Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. Maybe be careful. Oh, I'm gonna need... Oh, God. I'm not gonna make it through this. Come on, feet, don't fail me now. Yes. Oh, there's health over there. There's health over there too. Oh, I don't need it. Save it for later. These are the assholes who throw the dynamite. Wait, no. These are the other assholes. Woo! Okay. Don't like that. Let's go! I can't wait to read the lore about this thing. Neat. Oh, what? Why did Taylor Swift just punch me? Oh my god, that's Felicity?
There you are. I was starting to worry you'd never wake up.
Feels like I got hit by a train.
Those demons in Dickinson did a real number on you. Still, you'll live to fight another day.
For all the good it did me.
We all have our crosses to bear, my son. Even our Lord Jesus Christ fell 3 times on the fateful road to Calvary. We are none of us immune to trials of the flesh.
At least he could finish his mission.
Oh, come now. Here I thought you rentiers were made of sterner stuff.
You heard of us? How?
A few of your agents set up camp in the mountains a while back. Quiet lads, but goodness, were they fond of their moonshine.
Didn't know we had a cell up here.
The lightning storms at their camp did much to stoke local superstition about thunderbirds and other such nonsense.
Hold on. Did you say lightning storms?
When they were deep in their cups, they'd ramble on and on about how they could channel the power of lightning through their metal gloves.
I need to contact my people in Calico. Is there a telegraph station nearby?
A couple of miles south, sure. But there's one small problem.
Probably should have led with that, Padre.
They started creeping out from the holes in the ground after we got back from Dickinson. Lord knows how many of them there are by now.
Send your fastest man out to the telegraph station, then get everyone into the church and stay put until dawn.
Before you go, Hunter, one of your people left this explosive contraption here last time. We were afraid to even touch it, but I'm sure you'll put it.
Oh my god, what is that?
We can do to help.
Pray.
It's Johnny Bravo. What? Compact and practical belt holding explosive charges dispensed straight into a throwing hand. That's rad. Okay. Okay. That's a game changer. I mean, it's not really, but it's pretty damn cool. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Do I want to wrestle? In New York City! Wait a minute. Whoa, look at the trees. It's pretty intense. I feel like I broke something else. That's a lot. It's a crazy windstorm. Them trees got the devil in them.
That
I didn't mean to come this way. Oh, damn, there's point of no return. Okay. Oh yeah, the grenades have a cooldown. I can't just spam grenades. I keep trying to do that. Let's light this motherfucker up! That'll do. Oh. We're destroying nests, I see. Oh, that's actually gonna feel really satisfying to do. Like, really satisfying to do. New upgrade. Oh, I've got money. What is this? Amp snack. If healing is currently on cooldown, energy can be used to heal instead. Requires at least 1 full bar. Energy will not be consumed if healing is available. That's really powerful. I'm saving up for that. Although sticky sticks is pretty good. I like that. The zapper can grab multiples at once. Done. So Jonathan Q. Biddle. That's that one guy from earlier. With the ponytail. An accountant working for James Harrow. Monkey business has always been his forte. When he seized Andalusia's real estate in Kingston, he didn't hesitate to take a piece for himself. He's smart, bent, and cold-hearted, and would sell his own mother if he could make a profit. That big boss. The brooch. They're created by combining the blood cells of an anthropod and a sanguisuge. Peter Diabano bred the brooch to provide a guardian angel for his daughter Felicity. They move underground through tunnels and make a rustling sound similar to what a rattlesnake makes. Brooch are loyal servants and will sacrifice themselves without a second thought to protect Felicity from harm. I'm sure they will, and I'm sure I haven't seen the last of them. What I was thinking is I'll go ahead and get Gartic kind of ready. I'd like to take a quick break. I feel like it's been about an hour, give or take. Copy the link. Blood cells don't have DNA, stupid game. Stupid game trying to be a game. Smart game with stupid dumb facts. Big dumb like What? Who cares about that?